Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love or loss spread for all of my Aries out there. So let's get after it. Alright. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Show me the cards that I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. What kind of energies are my Aries currently dealing with? What kind of energies are my Aries currently dealing with? What kind of energies are my Aries currently dealing with? Okay, that feels good. Okay, outstanding, outstanding. Okay. Alright, so, my Aries, you are currently dealing with an energy of someone that's trying to figure out the best way to articulate their feelings for you. This could be a younger earth sign individual, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Could be a younger earth sign individual, or someone that just kind of young at heart, okay? In addition here, with this Page of Pentacles, this individual is trying to figure out the best way to articulate their point of view, their perspective to you. And they're taking really, really good care to, kind of really focus on how to do it, say it just the right way, okay? So they're taking a lot of effort in how they communicate with you. In addition here, this person, I got the Hermit card here. So this person has thought a great deal about this approach, okay? So there's a lot of soul searching, a lot of self-reflection. This person has done a lot of contemplating how to come off, what to say. So they put a great deal of effort in how to really communicate their point of view to you, okay? This is an individual that is very highly focused in on Pentacles. So with the Ten of Pentacles. So what this tells me here is this person either comes from a financial background, or this person comes from a family that is financially stable here, all right? In addition, this person most likely is somebody that you work with, or either somebody with the Three of Pentacles, either someone that you work with or someone that you know from work, okay? Now, get to the good stuff here. We have the Knight of Swords. So this represents someone that's really just trying to cut through the chase. And that's why they're trying so hard to really, how can I articulate my perspective here and just get right to the heart of the matter. So Knight of Swords is all about just like cutting away, and is moving very rapidly towards cutting those things away. Sometimes it could be like a situation like a bull through a china shop. You know what I mean? So in other words, they kind of have a tendency to think first, to act first rather, and then think later, just kind of deal with the fallout. This particular situation is just a little bit different because we have the Page of Pentacles really concentrating on how exactly they want to come off. And they've done a lot of soul searching and self-reflecting to do so. And with the Knights of Swords energy, so this person is thinking about how to come off a certain way at the same time, simultaneously kind of cutting away a lot of the BS and the nonsense to really get to the heart of the matter. Okay, to really just get to the seriousness of the relationship, because I feel as though this is someone that you have been you guys have been dating, talking a little bit for a little bit here, and it's like, okay, you know what? Now that the courtship's over, let's get to serious business here. What do we seriously want out of this relationship? Where are we seriously taking this thing? All right, got the Empress card here. That tells me that most likely, if there hasn't been, there will be a talk of starting a family, having children. So, that's really what this whole exercise with this person is really about. They really want to tell you, hey, listen, I think it's time. I think it's time we take this thing to the next level, okay? I think it's time that we really think seriously about starting a family. Like I said, this person's financially structured so that they believe they're in a good position to have a child, have children, start a family, and or they come from a family of money. So they're like, financially, we're pretty set, we're okay. They really did a lot of thinking about it, put a lot of thought behind it with the Hermit card information here. And with the Knight of Swords, they're like, you know what? I just want to get right to the point here and cut all of this other stuff away. Because when we cut all this other stuff away, what do we really have here? Where are we going to take this relationship? And they want to take it to the next level, okay, which is children. Now, We got the Magician card here. That lets me know that they're trying to manifest that reality that they want with you. And that reality that they want with you is to start a family. Okay? And finally, here we have the Chariot card, which tells me that this individual is wants to take control of the situation, take the reins of the situation, kind of guide it in a certain direction, guide the conversation and the relationship in a certain direction. And that's why probably now, like with the Empress card energies coming out, I really want to kind of be honest with you about where we're going to go from here. So this is an individual that's looking to have that. This is going to be the talk. This is a situation where the talk is going to happen. Okay? So, with that being the case here, let us see what are the strengths. What are the particular strengths of this relationship? What are the strengths of this relationship? What are the strengths of this relationship? What are the strengths of this relationship? Hey, what are the strengths of this relationship? Some cards you need to see. Some cards you need to see. Some cards that I need to see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so the strengths are, gotta go back to the question here, with the Eight of Swords. So this would be read inversely. Eight of Swords. So there is no feeling like your hands are tied behind your back and you're trapped in a situation. That would be the exact opposite here. What are the strengths of the relationship? Strengths are, hey, you don't feel like your hands are tied behind your back. You feel like you're really free to talk about anything. This relationship, I get the feeling here is really free flowing. It's a lot of movement here. So, and there's this learning. There's a learning curve, but also the learning curve is you don't feel stuck. You're kind of exploring new things and learning new things about each other. Also, we have Eight of Wands here. So there's a great amount of communication going back and forth here. There's a great amount of energy as far as communicating here. There's a lot of communication also that takes place over social media as well. So you guys communicate on Facebook, Twitter, so you enjoy talking to one another. Also here, and this is probably one of the most important things here, got the Lover's card. Harmony, working together. There's an aspect of harmony here. Like I said, things are free flowing, but there's a free flowingness. There's a union here. So you're both working in harmony here. Also, there's like a twin flame aspect to this connection here. All right. We got the Five of Swords here as well. Now, again, you got to go back to the question. What are the strengths of this relationship? So you read it inversely. Instead of you kind of contemplate if you want to fight for this thing or walk away, this it's a no-brainer. Of course you're going to stick with this. You're clicking on all the same cylinders. So there's no aspect of, thinking about if you want to walk away from the situation or stay with it. It's a no-brainer. You're absolutely going to stay with it. Also, things are transparent. Justice card. Things are transparent. Okay? There's a revelation of truth here. Same thing with this right here. We have the Nine of Swords. Again, got to go back to the question. It's read inversely, which means that there's no anxiety. There's no tension here. Things are pretty free-flowing, pretty open. You guys can talk to each other just about anything. Eight of Pentacles. Willing to put the work in. Willing to roll up your sleeves and put the work in. All figuratively and literally speaking. So figuratively would be, you're really willing to put the work in, towards the relationship, whatever kind of goals you guys want to meet together. But also here, literally speaking, is you're ready to put the work in, to create the pentacles that you need to have that financial stability that you're looking for. And finally, we have the Knight of Swords. Again, and willing to address things that work, you keep. Things that don't work, you take off the board. So there's that cutting away energy again. Cutting away all of that nonsense. All right, so that being said here, let us see what potential blockages are you guys dealing with here? What potential blockages are you guys dealing with here? What potential blockages are you guys dealing with? What potential blockages are you guys dealing with? What potential blockages are you guys dealing with here? So, these are the potential blockages here. Got the Magician card here. And so, manifesting the reality that you guys want. And that's because, hey, the conversation really needs to take place here. You know, to manifest that reality. Things are moving smoothly right now. But, you know, one person's trying to manifest the reality. I feel like the other person's just kind of going along to see what happens next. We got the Ten of Cups here. Ten of Cups here represents a situation, long-term committed relationship with children. Now, this individual wants to have children. Somebody here is not so sure about the situation. All right? And so that's the potential blockage. Again, the talk's going to be had. So you're most definitely going to have to talk about the situations. One person wants to have children. The other person is going to have to kind of be committed. With that being said, here you have the Three of Wands. Just kind of waiting to see what kind of things come over the horizon. Just kind of waiting to see what other things come over the horizon. Pretty much here. In addition here, we got the World card here. So things are coming full circle. Things are definitely beginning to come full circle here. A beginning, a middle, and an end. And the question is this the beginning of the end or the beginning? I would argue it's the end of the beginning. And you guys are going to kind of move into a new phase of the relationship here. In addition, here you have the Two of Cups. So that represents, you know, potential blockages here. You guys are moving. You guys are harmonious, moving together. And I do feel like there's a twin flame energy here. But you got the Two of Cups here. That represents like a soulmate type of situation. Also represents friendship. And so you guys are more lovers than the aspect of kind of being friends. So that needs to be worked on a little bit. It's not a really big deal right now because, you know, you guys are kind of like still in this honeymoon period. And the friendship aspect really hasn't really come into play because there's still a bountiful amount of love that's there. But at some point, you're going to have to pretty much work on that. In addition here, we have a situation in which we have the Eight of Swords. And like I said before, right now, there's not a feeling of being trapped because the talk hasn't happened. But when the talk does happen, someone may feel like, wow, I'm kind of being caged in a little bit. I like the way things are. So, again, that talk needs to be had here. So, with that being said here, what additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information I want to before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? Cards that I need to see. Okay, here we go. All right. So, Spirit is saying use your intuition. Your intuition will help guide you through this situation, okay? You know, just use your intuition. You know, things working, they're working. Things aren't working, they aren't working. So just kind of use your intuition to kind of help you, you know, guide you through this situation. Also, make a decision. Either way, you got to make a decision. You're either going to be for it or you're not going to be for it. Don't kind of waffle on it. Just you make a decision, say, you know what, now is the time to start a family. And if you don't want to start a family, make sure you're clear about that as well. Also, finally, you are worth it. Absolutely believe you are definitely worth it. You are definitely worth it. So don't get this aspect of, wow, this relationship is too good to be true. You are definitely worth it. Stick with it. Good things are on the horizon, I promise. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you, you want to know more about this particular situation, the link will be down in the description box below, okay? Also, if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine too. Just take those parts that resonate and disregard the rest. Also, if you haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. They help the algorithm and they help me get my word out there, okay? So, I love you guys. My name is Adonis, and I will absolutely see you next time. Bye-bye.